What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Living in Grand Junction, Colorado. Today we're out in Palisade again here at the Clark & Company Distillery. Look at these gorgeous surroundings, guys. I mean, seriously? So we have a lot of clients that are reaching out and they're like, you know what, Grand Junction, it's a great small town, only 70,000 people. But we're bookended by two smaller towns, if that's what you guys are looking for. Palisade, here where the distillery is, and Fruita out in the west. Let's talk about both right now. What is going on, everybody? I'm Robert Hayes, and along with my wife Christie and the rest of the team, we are the Hayes Home Group right here in gorgeous Grand Junction, Colorado. But again, today we're out in Palisade. Hey guys, if you're looking to head out this way, whether it's Grand Junction, Palisade here to the east, or out in the west, Fruita, Colorado, then there's only one way we can help you. That information popping up below. Reach out any way that you know how. Give us a phone call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even send the carrier pigeon. We will always have your back with any questions that you might have, and we will absolutely have your back when you're ready to make that move here to gorgeous Grand Junction. But again, we're in Palisade here at the Clark & Company Distillery. It's a new venture for the Clark family. 8 generations of peach growers and pear growers, all kinds of. It's actually right across the street. About 2 years ago, they wanted to go ahead and start a new venture in this distillery. Look at the surroundings here, guys. The Colorado River right there. You can sit out here on the patio, have some spirits, enjoy these gorgeous surroundings. In fact, we actually, probably my editor will find some footage of that video we did with Dennis there across the street at the orchards. But if you're looking for a small town, you guys know Grand Junction's only about 70,000 people. Well, we have clients that actually have grown up in even smaller towns all over the country, and 3,000 is something that they're going to latch on to a little bit better than 70,000. But if that's way too small, out on the west end of the valley, you've got Fruita, Colorado, and it's about 13,000 people. So you have a good mix bookended here with Grand Junction in the middle, obviously. But let's talk about some of the similarities of both towns. Well, again, smaller than Grand Junction, you got about 3 grand in Palisade, got about 13,000 there in Fruita. The similarities are also going to be, look at this gorgeous view of the Colorado River. They both have charming main streets. Palisade's going to have farmers markets, and out in Fruita they're going to have farmers markets as well. So you can absolutely look forward to that. In fact, Palisade was voted one of the best farmers markets in the entire country. Right down the way, about 5 minutes, is the downtown area of Palisade. The other similarities is you're gonna have access to a grocery store. Yes, you can come into Grand Junction and do the Sam's Club and Costco. Yes, Costco's coming here probably in another year or so is my guess. That was approved by the city. But they got a little general store downtown Palisade. And then in Fruita, you've got a city market, so you're good to go for local shopping if you don't want to drive that 10-15 minutes into Grand Junction. Some other similarities are going to be full access to that right there, the Colorado River. There's a couple of entry points here in Palisade where you can get on the mighty Colorado, and out there at James Robb State Park, there's a James Robb State Park in Palisade too. In Fruita, there's a James Robb State Park where you can also get easy access to the Colorado River. The other similarities with the two cities is there's festivals galore all year round. You've got the Honeybee Festival here in Palisade. You've got the Lavender Festival in Palisade. Of course, the world's best peaches, the Peach Festival here in Palisade. Those peaches that we talked to Dennis a few years back. Take a look at some of those. And then in Fruita, you've got the what do they call it? The Fat Tire Festival. I had to think about it for a second. That's a mountain biking festival out there in Fruita. They've got Mike the Headless Chicken Festival. So festivals in both towns to keep you active and busy in the spring and summer and fall. And then you also have, you guys probably know from watching some of these videos, that Fruita is where mountain bikers galore hang out because the Kokopelli Trail System is out there in Fruita. So you can do mountain biking in Fruita.
You got Shocks, Pegs, Lucky. And
then I'm not sure exactly where it is, but I think the end spot is up there somewhere in Palisade. The new Palisade Plunge mountain biking trail. It actually starts on top of the Grand Mesa, and the end spot, it actually goes along the cliff face here in Palisade. It's pretty spicy, so make sure you're either advanced or expert to ride that mountain biking trail. So mountain biking in both cities as well, do not worry. Thought I'd go out front here and show you the cool exterior of Clark & Company Distillery. The other similarity to both towns, bookended between Grand Junction, is the student to teacher ratio. If you've got kiddos, I know that's a big deal, is about 19-1 at Fruita Monument High School and then at Palisade High School. Now, I remember growing up, which was, only a couple years ago, where we had like 25, 30 kids in a class. 19-1, that's pretty good. Look at this gorgeous backdrop right here. Now let's talk about some differences. There are some differences between the two. I'm gonna spin around here again and just check out these gorgeous surroundings, you guys. Fruita has golfing, Adobe Creek Golf Course out there in Fruita. Really no golfing in Palisade, other than they do have a disc golf course there at Riverbend Park, just down the way. But I mean, if you want to go golfing, again, anything in Grand Junction to get to from Palisade all the way to Fruita is only 20 minutes. So yeah, you have access to golfing in Palisade, to get to, I should say, but not directly in Palisade. The other difference is the fact that there is no wineries out in Fruita. You've got like 30 plus wineries out here in gorgeous Palisade. So if you're a wine connoisseur and you don't want to just be a visitor into Palisade and you want to live here, that's where the wineries are at. You'll have no problem finding them. And then the other is the fact that the differences between the two, because Palisade's only about 3,000 people, guys, maybe 4 grand now, housing is real sparse. There'll be some new developments like Crest Haven Estates that just popped up here in Palisade, but I mean, they get gobbled up in an hour once they hit the market. So we've got a few clients into Palisade, but it is tough to get into something that fits all your check boxes, that someone else doesn't come out and grab it before you do. A little more land mass out in Fruita. And of course, the population's a little bit more as well. So the housing opportunity in Fruita is going to be a little easier versus out here in Palisade. But if you can be patient, and this is the surroundings that you guys want to be in. 70 grand's too much for Grand Junction. 13 grand in Fruita, that's too much. We want to be in about 3 or 4 grand out here in Palisade on the east end of the valley. We can do it. We're certainly willing to be patient with you and find you that perfect dream home out here. So there you go, guys. Differences between Fruita and Palisade. Which one's better? It's all subjective. Totally up to you guys as far as what you're looking for, the lifestyle that you guys are after. But again, guys, as much as we love doing these darn videos, we'd love absolutely nothing more than to crush your real estate goals and moving out this way. So the information popping back up below. Reach out any way that you know how. Give us a phone call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or yep, even send the carrier pigeon. We've got your back days, nights, weekends when moving out here to Grand Junction or Palisade or Fruita. Till the next video, we'll catch you later.